There's something intrinsically hedonistic about a convertible. They're impractical in many climates, often too small inside to comfortably accommodate rear-seat passengers, and usually more expensive than their coupe or sedan siblings. Still, from To Catch a Thief to Thelma and Louise, they've captured the collective imagination as the vehicle of choice for those looking to evade the authorities and have a good time doing it. Mercedes-Benz probably doesn't imagine that the drivers of its new E-Class Cabriolet will ever find themselves on the lam. But by chopping the top off its thoroughly respectable E-Class coupe, it is surely hoping to inspire the serene smiles, Grace Kelly and joyful cackling Thelma and Louise that can only come from feeling the wind in your hair. High's open-air tech features, sumptuous interior, adult-friendly backseat. Low's merely adequate powertrain, transmission can stumble at low speeds. The most desirable features are optional. Sisters from the same mister with two-door E-Classes, having moved from a class-intensive architecture to one shared with the E-Class sedan, the new E-Cabriolet is 5.0 inches longer and 2.9 inches wider than the previous model, creating more passenger space. The most important result of that increase is a genuinely usable rear seat. Four average-size adults can happily coexist in the drop-top E400, provided the roof is open and the trip is of a reasonable length. The two rear seats can even have heated cushions, a luxury plenty of Fords or sedans don't offer. This newest member of the E-Class family shares most of its innards with the also new E-Class coupe, including its twin-turbocharged V6 with 329 horsepower and 354 lb-ft of torque. That engine pairs with Mercedes-Benz's familiar 9-speed automatic and, as in the coupe, can be had with rear or 4MATIC all-wheel drive. The twin-turbo V6 has exactly as much power as this largest drop-top needs and not a bit more. A more powerful option, say, an AMG variant, would be welcome, but none currently is offered. The V6 E400 is the only available cabriolet model. As it is, the all-wheel drive E400 4MATIC convertible we drove wafted easily through cities, over hilltops, and past trike-lane laggards. It even held its composure through tightly curving mountain passes, but it's much more at home on fast sweepers than in tight hairpins. The steering is accurate but provides little feedback from the road, although this car's buyers likely won't mind. The 9-speed occasionally lurches through its slower gears when accelerating from a crawl in city traffic, but otherwise it's above reproach. The same coil spring suspension and adaptive dampers found in the E400 coupe are standard fare in the convertible. Eco, Sport, Sport Plus, and individual modes allow the driver a measure of control over ride firmness, transmission programming, and throttle response. We drove a vehicle outfitted with the optional air spring suspension, which also adds a comfort setting. Comfort mode is perfect for around town, with its welcome delivery of hovercraft-like isolation from the road. The E-Class comes standard with 18-inch wheels, while 19 inches are optional. Either way, the ride is silky smooth. If the path ahead turns winding, Sport mode adds an additional measure of control to limit the body's motions. More aggressive drivers may enjoy Sport Plus, but we found its increased engine noise, sharp shifts, and touchy throttle response altogether out of place here. The many similarities with the E-Class coupe don't prevent the cabriolet from feeling like its own animal. There is a trick windshield header, dubbed air cap, from which a wind deflector rises to reduce buffeting. Mercedes has stiffened the front end and the floor to prevent body flex, and its acoustic engineers earned their keep with the multi-layer power-folding fabric top. With the top up, the cabin feels like a cocoon. Then there is the crown jewel of Mercedes-Benz's convertible technology, S-Cuff. Happily back on the menu after a brief absence due to a patent lawsuit, it blows warm air through vents in the front headrests, allowing those in cold climates to extend convertible season late into the fall. During our drive on a 90-degree afternoon, however, we wondered why Mercedes hasn't routed cool air through those vents, too. S-Class amenities. This new E-Class can be equipped with so much technology and so many luxury features that the uninitiated may mistake it for an S-Class. The seats are wrapped in heat-reflecting leather as standard, while Napa leather is available. Two of the several available interior trims feature natural grain wood. Adjustable, 64-shade ambient lighting, an aromatherapy system, and massaging seats are on the options list. 2. A package of optional active safety technology allows the E-Class to cruise autonomously for brief stretches, say, a minute or so, before it requests that the driver put a hand on the wheel. The end result of the E400 Cabriolet's supremely competent engineering and cost-setting appointments is a vehicle that a middle-aged Bertie Wooster might take to his summer home, agile enough to beetle through a hilly countryside but still befitting drivers of a certain status. Of course, this sort of transit comes at a price, and we won't know the tally on the Lex options until closer to the car's late 2017 release date. Still, there are few true 4-seat luxury convertibles. We'd recommend a drop-tops class, but it's summertime, so the leisure class is in St. Barthélemy and not reading this review. For the rest of us, the E400 Cabriolet is all the luxury convertible we'd need.